Hello everybody, my name is Vanessa. If you don't know who I am, my channel is called For Those That Struggle. So I just wanted to jump on here and talk to you all this morning on a dream that I had last night. Actually I had it early this morning. I woke up around 2 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and I laid back down, and when I did, I instantly went into a dream vision. The first name, or the first part of it, was a name given to me, and it was Maggie. The name was Maggie. This is for Maggie. So that's what was put in my spirit, like, this is for Maggie. And I heard the name Maggie, and I don't know any Maggies, okay? So then it went into me walking, and I'm walking past a man, and I'm thinking to myself, to say, how are you? Hi, how are you? But instead I say, I love you. Okay. And I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. Never met them. No attraction to him. And it confused me. And I'm thinking, like, why did I say that I love him? I wasn't trying to say that I love him. I was trying to say, hi, how are you? Just to be respectful and courteous. So I gathered my thoughts together, and again, right afterwards, I'm walking towards another man, and I purposely have, like, I'm going to say, how are you? Hi, how are you? But instead, when I went to go say it again, I said, I love you. And so when this happened, I was taken back to before me and my husband got married, just before I got saved. The day before I got saved, I was listening to this sermon called For Those Who Struggle. And I needed this sermon in my bones so bad that I just kept listening to it. And I needed to be saved and changed, and I needed proof. The day before that I was saved, I knew something was different, because me and my partner, which is my husband now, we were laying down, and I said to him, if you ever need anything, I'm here for you. And I knew that something was changing within me, because that's not something I would have said. That wasn't me. Those were not my words. I hadn't said those words in many, many years. And so as this happened in my dream, I'm telling these men, like, I love you. Well, in the Bible, it speaks of, we are to love one another, but also that this can be a divine connection. Okay. Divine connection. So and I want you to have discernment, and I want you to take this to God. Maggie, when I looked up Maggie, it was taking me to Maggie, the three wise men. Okay. The three wise men that were taking gold and frankincense and myrrh to the newborn Jesus. But Maggie and Maggie they're not the same. Maggie actually represents Mary Magdalene, and I hope I said her name right, Mary Magdalene, and she represents strength and courage. Mary is the only one that stayed by Jesus' side while all the disciples fled. Okay? And Maggie can also mean pearl. And let me see. Pearls in the Bible symbolize the kingdom of heaven, the suffering of Jesus, and the gospel story. The parable of the pearl. Jesus compares the kingdom of heaven to a pearl merchant who sells everything he has to buy a single valuable pearl. The pearl represents the kingdom of heaven, and the merchant represents the Christian church. In Matthew 7:6, pearls are used as a metaphor for anything of value, especially wise sayings. The command not to cast pearls before the swine means to share the gospel, but not to move on when it's not welcome. So after this happened, I went into another dream of a man that I did not know. I guess it was just like a very quick encounter with this person. They wanted to come pick me up for some odd reason. I don't know why. This is a dream. This is what was given to me. They wanted to pick me up and introduce me to their family. So they picked me up and they're introducing me to their family, and he says, well, I just want to show you the apartment. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He says, I just want to show you the apartment that I'm giving you. Okay. I'm like, you're giving me an apartment? And he said, yes, I'm giving you an apartment. I don't know who this man is, but I was receiving an apartment. As he was telling me this, I began crying. Okay. In real life, I'm not looking for an apartment. I do want to move though. I'm not looking for an apartment, but I do want to move. Me and my family do want to move. But as this was happening, and I was crying, and I was so thankful for this gift given to me, I seen a vision of two people close to me, and it was like they weren't coming with me. Like this was given to me by God for my strength and courage, for not falling away from Him. Okay. And this apartment was actually part of someone's house. It was like in a basement apartment, and it was from what I seen, the outside was red, and it was like a walkout basement. It had two 2x4s, pillars on it, and yeah, so it was a basement apartment, and they were giving it to me. So from what I'm gathering is women of strength and courage that have not left God, in purity, and the body of Christ, because it also represents the body of Christ, are going to receive divine connections, and you are going to receive a home. You're going to receive something that you're praying for. In my dream, it was an apartment. Okay. You're going to receive a home. You're going to receive divine connections. And this is only ordained by God. Okay. So I pray this is a blessing for you. Take it to God. Let Him minister to you. I love you all. God bless you. And I'll talk to you later.